Hey, what's going on everyone? Fever here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the best Fortnite settings for console players. And guys, it has been almost 6 months since I last made a settings video, and as we all know, things have drastically changed just in these past few months, so I feel it warranted making another video. And from the introduction of custom button mapping, to having a separate building sensitivity, to having to placing materials immediately in building mode, to dead zone, the list just goes on and on. And from all these new settings have resulted in console players being able to build faster, aim better, edit quicker, which has really decreased the skill gap seen between your average Fortnite PC player and the average console player. Let's first begin talking about building sensitivity. Previous to this major update, console players were forced to use the regular X and Y sensitivity as their building sensitivity, and as you all know, this put people at a major disadvantage when you were playing at a lower sensitivity. And this really resulted in players who preferred playing on a lower sense, whether it be 4, 5, 6, or even 7, being at a major disadvantage with regard to building when going up against players playing on 8, 9, or even 10 sensitivity, the sweats we got going, guys. Because when switching to build mode, they'd still be moving at that same slow, regular sensitivity. However, with the introduction of a separate building sensitivity, players who preferred playing on the lower sense were still able to keep their really good aim and accuracy in gunfights, and would no longer be punished by those playing on a higher sense who could build super fast. Instead, these lower sensitivity guys would still have really good aim and be able to build fast. If you're looking at some of the top console players who still use controller but play on PC, for example like Ghost Aiden or Ghost Gronky, both of them lowered their regular sensitivity after this building sensitivity update from about 1, I believe, and both their X and Y sensitivities, because they realized they could still aim really good playing on these lower sensitivities and wouldn't be affected by lowering it because they could just up their building sensitivity. Therefore, based on this update, I would highly recommend that most people try to aim playing anywhere in the 6 to 8 range, and they can customize their building sensitivity to how well they feel playing with it. And this ensures that your aim won't be compromised playing at those 9 and 10 sensitivities for your regular sense, and you can still be a fast editor and builder compared to those higher sense guys because you can just up your building sensitivity. Now let's talk about another major update, and that is custom button mapping, which came out before building sensitivity to my knowledge. And at the inception of Fortnite, all there was standard, or what is now referred to as old school button layout, was the only option console Fortnite players had to play the game. And I don't want to be like a negative Nancy anything, guys, but let's just say this layout was less than optimal, to say the least. So, Combat Pro was one of the first button layouts that really improved the controls for Fortnite for console players, as it allowed them to play much better and build better. And as most of you already know, Builder Pro came out shortly afterwards, and this was the first button layout that really optimized building and editing in Fortnite, in my opinion. I don't really know about you guys, but after Builder Pro was introduced, I really noticed a big difference in the ability of the average player to build and to shoot and just everything in general. People just became better players after these controls were optimized. This isn't to say that this was the only thing that made people better. Of course, more people were playing longer, and there's also the introduction of Playground mode being shortly released after Builder Pro, allowing players to practice their building and fighting, or both, with their friends. What this did was caused an exponential increase in skill level for the average player in Fortnite. As I'm sure you guys all know, everyone can build like crazy now. From what I've seen, most pro players have used custom button mapping as a means to tweak Builder Pro and just make some slight changes to perfect it. For example, previous to the custom button layout, the circle button on PS4 or B button on the Xbox controller had to be used to switch modes from using weapons to builder mode, and the button also had to be used to edit walls, floors, ramps, pyramids, etc., which caused you to be much slower than a PC player when it came to editing. However, with the introduction of the custom button mapping, now people can switch mode, edit, and confirm edit bias on separate buttons or combine them together, which allows for much faster editing, almost as fast as PC players. For myself personally, I use the circle button to switch to build mode and the triangle button to edit and confirm edit. And I just want to note, don't feel like you have to use the same button configuration as me, because there's plenty of them out there. There's many others like me or others who are using the left analog stick. There's just a ton of different variations for this. And if you watch a bunch of Fortnite videos on YouTube, you'll notice that there's a ton of console players constantly messing around with their settings, trying to find the most optimal button layout, but I'd say we've pretty much reached near perfect optimization as far as controllers go. As far as best settings go, there's a wide range of settings used by top console players, which gives more credence to the idea of subjectivity as to what should be used. However, I'd definitely say there are a few major settings that I would recommend you use within a certain range. As I said previously, guys, for most people, the regular X and Y sense should be at least 6, maybe 5, and probably no more than 8 or 8.5. For ADS and scope sense, try and aim between 2 to 4 of your regular sensitivity. If you want to do this, all you need to do, for example, let's say we're playing on 6.6 regular sensitivity, try and have your ADS and scope sense between 0.33 and 0.66. And you can find this out by simply multiplying your regular sense, so it'd be 6 in this case, by the decimal value of your ADS and scope sensitivity. As far as button layout goes, again, this is very different among top console players. I've seen top players use regular Combat Pro, Builder Pro, or a similar button layout to Builder Pro or Combat Pro and just have a few minor tweaks. And if you're not comfortable choosing your own button layout or just want to know more, just try looking up different pros, console players, and using theirs, testing them out, and just go from there, rinse and repeat until you find what's best for you. To finish off this video, I'm going to let the rest of this solo victory royale gameplay go on. This was on live stream after having not played Fortnite for almost 5 months. And anyways, guys, I hope these tips help you find the best Fortnite settings for yourself on console. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe as I post videos regularly and live stream Fortnite here right on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. What do I have? Alright guys, can I win this game? Let's find out. Oh, shit. We missed the trap. Oh, crap, there's a girl up there. Can we win this game, guys? I'm going to stream snipe you. Oh, shit. What? What? I'm confused. Die! Oh, shit. No. Yay! We won, guys! Woo! 8 kill win! Ba-da-ba-ba!